Hey guys, how the frig's it going today? It is Saturday, no work day, and a beauty day. Yay, yay, look at that. You can see my neighbor's lawn. You can see my neighbor's brown because the lawn needs to be dethatched. I imagine mine is no better. Look at this mashed potato face. Just sitting here flopping around like a flounder enjoying the sun. Yesterday it was so funny because she was laying there enjoying the sun and the sun moved over, so she inchwormed forward, and then as the sun moved off, she went to roll into the sun, but she forgot and she fell off the landing. She landed on her feet, but it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. You're gonna flop around like a flounder, be a little shrimp cat. You're gonna be a little shrimp cat. Yeah, you're gonna be a shrimp cat. Anyway guys, today's video is not about following the cat around and making fun of her for being a shrimp cat. Today's video is, we are basically going to be taking the TransAm out of the garage. It's only March. I don't even know what day of March. 1 second here. I was doing my push-ups. Getting them out of the way so that we don't have to do them. Still on that train, boys. Still on that train. It is March 20th. We still could get snow throughout March, throughout April, but I'm at that point where I don't care. I want to get this freaking roof. You want to talk about adulting? By the way, I hate when people use that term because, like, it's stupid. But you want to talk about adulting? How's this for adulting? So Rex sends me a Facebook ad. A canoe, not sure on the brand, not sure on the condition. There's not much written about it. Just a canoe, no paddles. 150 bucks. Don't know how long it is. Could be a 14, could be a 16, could be a 15, could be a 12. I don't even know if they come in that size. Just saying. There's not much about it. It was a white canoe with black trim, 2 wooden seats, and the bar that goes on your shoulders so you can portage it across long durations. I told Rex I'm not buying nothing until I get a new roof on this house because that is priority numero uno. Like, nothing as in I'm not buying a boat that's gonna need more money put in, because I don't know, that canoe could have a crack in it, could have a hole in it. It could be a reason why Buddy's getting rid of it for so cheap. You know, it could be leaking. Is it repairable? Sure. It just requires some fiberglass and some new paint, and all that is more money that I'm sinking into it. And there could be other problems that develop down the road because of its age. Or it could be I spend 150 bucks and I got a really sweet watercraft for the summer that requires no maintenance at all because it just works, and Buddy got rid of it because he doesn't use it anymore because he bought a real boat. Because I really want to get this friggin' roof done. That's priority numero uno. It is not getting a boat, getting a canoe, getting a kayak. I gotta stop those stupid chipmunks from getting in the roof. It's driving me freaking bonkers. Throughout the day, you're sitting there, you're down here, you're cooking, you hear them gnawing on shit, wrecking your freaking investment. Drives you nuts. Just drives you nuts. So, priority numero uno, get rid of this shit roof, put a new roof on. But today's video is not about that. I just wanted to let you guys know that that's my priority. All the money I make off YouTube is going into that. All the money, the spare money I make from working is going into that. I'm going to be lowering my grocery bill just so I can focus more money into that and other things as well. Yeah, that's mainly my battle plan. I want to have that roof done before the snow flies next year. Or this year, later this year, in the fall of this year. Get that sea sucker dead. So like my income tax, when I cash that out, that's going into it. Everything's going into getting this roof done. Now I have an expectation that it's going to cost me a lot more money than it should. Like I said, COVID has increased the price of home DIY, renovation stuff. But there is one thing that I do want to buy today before we even consider moving the TransAm. I want to go to the Dollarama and buy more of those hooks that I use to build the rod hangers in the garage. Reason being is I think I'm gonna hang, and hear me out, I want to hang the sleigh, the black Trek sleigh that I use for ice fishing, from the rafters. It'll be out of my hair until ice fishing season again next year. And as far as the HT tent goes, I might just hang that off the wall because it seemed to work for my other tent, my little pop instant up. The mice never got into it when it was hanging on the wall. So I'm thinking, if you make it a little harder to get to, the mice won't get to it, you won't have problems. Could also help the fact that, unlike the flip overs, which are just covered with a tarp, the HT is inside of a thick, weaved bag, like a duffel material, and zippered, so it might make it a little harder for mice to really want to go in there and make a nest. But you never know. So I'm probably just gonna hang that on the wall behind where the barbecue is sitting now. However, I do want to go to Dollarama and see about getting those hooks. And well, let's go do that right now. Holy hell, she's a beauty day out today. I don't even need my winter jacket. I could just probably get away with wearing a hoodie. Today'd be a good day to get the fat bike out and go for a freaking rip. Look at it out here. Everything's starting to melt and look good. Frig yeah. If anything, I should get my rake out and clean all the dog shit off the path, or I should get some money, go to the pay and spray and wash the salt off my truck. I love this new gray model Ford. It's perfect. All right, well, let's jump in here. Let's pitter patter our way over to the friggin', oh man. Oh, my shoulders are killing me, by the way. Well, let's pitter patter over to the Dollarama and go buy more hooks. Let's do this. Oh, hey there, guys. We're back. We are back big time. I also parked pretty far back away from the garage door, just to make it easier to get the car out. Now, you know the main problem is when you go to Dollarama, you have a project in mind, right? Your project is, I want to hang a sleigh. So you get there, and one idea you had falls through because, well, let's face it, with the dollar store, you don't go in there with an intention to buy a certain product. You go in there and let it present you with products because they change so freaking often that literally what was there on Wednesday probably won't be there on Saturday. And that is the exact case. Because what did I go to buy? Oh yeah, the parts for the door. Also guys, I hit up HomeSense last year around this time. Anybody who remembers the isolation vlogs here, I gotta get this coat off. Anybody who remembers the isolation vlogs from last year remembers me talking about a certain substance called ashwagandha root. You guys remember it? I said the tasted like how a barn smells. And I've been wanting to get it again because let me tell you, it's a mood enhancer. It's a body enhancer. It's just an overall amazing, hard to gut substance that is over the counter and amazing. And I finally got some more. So I'm gonna be mixing that with protein powder in the near future and doing protein shakes with ashwagandha root again because the outcome last year, I remember, made me feel so much better. Like as far as mentally, physically, I noticed more gains doing it, and with me doing these 200 push-ups, well, I've been doing more than 200 push-ups a day, just been making sure I get my 200 a day. Physically, I've noticed a change on my body. You guys probably not, but as far as my shoulders go, they are always on fire, but they've actually grown. My triceps are sticking out further, which is pretty neat. I think it's just the overall assault. And I decided to pick up a snack for tonight while I was at the store, which is probably gonna make me sick. Sour cream and chive flavored hummus chips. So I'm pretty sure these are gonna give me the hot caca. As far as Dollarama goes, I bought another one of these whiteboards. You're probably saying, Adam, why'd you buy a whiteboard? I wanna put this one upstairs so I can mark down video ideas and also mark down my push-ups. So I can keep track throughout the day when it's a work day and I'm not doing the 200 back to back. I can at least keep a track on what I've done so far between calls. Also, you know what? I'm gonna set you guys up in tripod mode. They have this little divider utility thing. I have one for fishing now, but this one's bigger. So I figure I can put all my new lures in here. All the new ones that I got for fishing. It's got all these little divider plastics that you can just fire around in here. And anyway, I can put all my new lures in here and maybe some of my old lures in here, and then just have this one big case to bring with me fishing instead of a bunch of small ones. Like I said with the Dollarama, you go in there with a project idea, you know what you want to buy. You can't buy it because they don't have it. So this thing starts looking at products going, we could do that, we could do that, we could do that. So I ended up buying, I meant to grab one, but I grabbed two, all-purpose rope. And it's, I guess you guys can't see it because I'm not showing you. It's just all-purpose vinyl rope. Vinyl, right? I don't know. It's cordage, whatever. All-purpose rope. There's apparently 25 meters here, so 75 feet and 75 feet. Meant to grab one, grab two, whoopsie daisies. Also bought Oreo some cookies because he loves these liver bites, and well, they're $1. And best part is he doesn't have teeth, so he just puts it in his mouth and sucks on it, and then it just dissolves in his face hole. And he loves these stupid things. Can you hear him down there? See his face. Stay. Stay down. So something else I got from the Dollarama is another pack of these beans and sausages, because that was so freaking delicious as a birthday dinner that I wanted to have another can of that. So I decided to grab that. And another idea was this heavy duty camo cargo net. I don't care about the camo part. I just thought cargo net, that could be kind of cool. It is 32 inches by 48. So it's like, what, 3 by 4 feet? So I got thinking, I'm like, you know, I could put that from edge to edge, which would be about 3 feet wide, 4 feet long, slide the sleigh up there, and that'd be awesome. But then I got to thinking, I did a huge cleanup in the rafters. I could probably just take the sleigh and fire it up in the rafters. I didn't need to buy any of this shit. So whatever, I got a cargo net now that I can use, I guess, on my truck if I haul stuff and I need to make sure it doesn't fall out. So I'll just throw that in the back of the truck. That was only, I think, $3. Yeah, this was a $3 cargo net. I don't expect it to last. And oh, yeah, one last thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, maybe I could hang, you know how I made that stupid ice tent? That didn't work. Well, I was thinking I could take those poles and put them across and then put these S-pegs, like put one end on the thing and the other end would go on the sleigh and it would just dangle there in the attic. Thought that might work too, so I bought these. These were $1, so. All right. A bunch of stuff that I probably don't even need. Anyway, we got to get out there and get that car out of the garage. Stay tuned. All right, guys. We're going to head out to the garage. I'm going to probably let the dog out and let him just stay outside. He'll bark at everything. Probably knows I've got the GoPro sesh on my head. Figure we'll do an inside the car shot, outside the car shot. It's always kind of fun to edit up and sync and stuff. I'm not going to bring these keys because they don't have the TransAm key on it. I'm not even going to wear my jacket. Like, I was sweating bad. It's like freaking plus 13 out, guys. Like, that's ridiculous. 2 days ago, -5. Today, plus 13. Lovely. All right, so first thing I need to do is we need to pop open the garage door. And as you recall, in the winter, I was using the TransAm as a tabletop. See what I mean? We got shite galore all over the car. So let's get this thing open. And we have to start clearing stuff out of here so that we can gradually get the car out. So I'm gonna start doing that now. So you guys probably noticed the hood's popped. I gotta take this thing off too. Is this broken? Yeah, this one's broken. This one can go in the garbage. Except for that. I'll hang on to that little thing. That's my fishing license. That I can put in my bag for now. Until I get a better bag, of course. But this can go in the garbage. Freaking piece of shit. Enough. Anyway. You guys remember I mentioned I had my oh man, jerk bait. I'll put this over here. Anyway, guys, for the most part, I had my little battery maintainer here, battery charger maintainer. I had it in 2 amps slow charge up until, you remember when the truck failed me in the battery? I was at the grocery store and I went to turn it over. Was it at the grocery store? Can't remember if I was at the grocery store or if I was ice fishing. One of the two anyway. I went to go start it and it was like, and it just wouldn't start, and I had to boost it to get it to go with my little booster pack. Well, when the day that I left it outside, plugged in outside the garage here, charging the truck, I was supposed to bring it back in the garage and hook it up to the TransAm, which is why the roof, the hood's popped. I got my trusty broomstick, holding it open. This tarp was on it, and this is what I used, this milk crate, when I pulled it in to make sure that I didn't slam into this stupid crap here. Anyway, I don't know if it's going to be drained. I left it on charge for, I don't even know when that was. February, March, February, January, probably early February, when the truck failed me and I couldn't get it to start, and then I had to boost it because the battery, I don't drive it, so the battery just depletes, right? So, well, one thing I got to do though that happened over the years, that and by the years I mean the past little bit, before I even consider moving this car, had one of my cigarette tins, which I have no idea, they're right over there, but it was sitting on the car on the tarp when I had the tarp on the roof. It fell off, and now I got all these freaking 3-inch RDocs on the ground, so I'm gonna have to sweep them all up and get them all cleaned up before I even consider moving the car, because I'll probably roll over one of those and puncture my tires, even though these tires are pretty much shot anyway. Well, you can't see it in here, but when I take the car out, you'll see they're weather cracked pretty bad. Anyway, let me get these nails cleaned up, and then we'll try moving the car. We'll see if that battery actually held the charge. Alright guys, I don't know what the hell's going on, but this session gave me a little bit of trouble there. I had to put the dog in the house, he was barking at everything. Are we recording? No. Alright, let's see if we can get this old girl to fire up. Not too many peanuts in there, so a bunch of leaves over there, but that could be from me. And I didn't see anything weird out of the ordinary in here. This here hopefully still turns, it's not seized. Alright. I cleared all the nails out, just brushed them up against here. I didn't pick them up yet. I just wanted to make sure the tires weren't going to hit them. And good thing I swept back here, because I found a bunch of these freaking screws from Project Sleigh there. Can't even remember what the hell we called that sleigh for ice fishing, but holy, it's been since fall since I've been in this thing. Let's see if she has enough charge to be a car again. Yes. Just let the fluid circulate for a minute. Remember, she's missing. I'm not gonna hit my truck. Okay, come on. Oh, she's pretty tight. We'll take a look and see where we are. Oh, I got plenty of room. What am I kidding? Alright, let's continue. We'll back it up and then bring it up forward, and we'll pop the hood and have another look-see, and probably inflate these tires because I'm pretty sure they're low. Oh, we're gonna do it. Definitely smell the burning oil though. That's for sure. Oh, it's so nice to have the garage open again. You don't know. Everything's spinning. Everything's doing car things. Probably should have checked the oil. She could definitely use a bath, that's for sure. Oh, it's just so nice to have my garage back to do garage things in. I have a feeling this year this is going to stay out here in the winter, even if I get new tires. I miss having a garage in the winter. So yeah, the oil is seeking out on the sides here, and it's hitting the manifold, and then it comes right into the cabin air, which is what the problem is. But all in all, man, it still runs. So that's pretty cool. Decent. She's dirty though. I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. That's right, I didn't even use the key to turn it off. You need the key to turn it on, just enough to give it a little bit of tumbler action, but yeah, there you go. Dirty Bird lives to fight another year of stuff and junk. Right on. I definitely do need to buy the struts for the hood one of these days. But today is not that day. Oh, you guys remember when I said I bought a bow saw for $15? Well, here it is. This is what I bought. Big old dirty bow saw. I was gonna bring this bushcrafting with me, but it's not exactly compact, right? So, should put a nail right here and just hang her up. That'd be a good idea. Okay, I'm glad I thought of it. I'm gonna do it. So, like I said, I was gonna hang the sleigh from the rafters, but number one, I don't want to block my lighting because I kind of need that. The other option is I could just hang it this way, right off, or even back here. You know, and as far as the tent on top, like I won't be putting the heater in it and the propane and all that. Maybe the ice auger, the tackle and all that shit. But as far as the heater goes and that there comes out, and just get it out of my way so I can get my lawnmower back up here. And there's a dolly cart, and I'm gonna tuck that back in. Get access to my saw so I can do some more woodworking projects because I got some ideas. Just get access to shit down there. You know, there's the fish cleaning station. Even though we might just do that in the house at the kitchen because it works fine. But I think for hanging the sled, that's probably going to be another day because I need to come up with a freaking idea for that. Also, we got to get around to putting our bait caster on our bait caster rod here. We got that new Pissy Fun, so we'll stab that on there. And we got the bait caster and the spinning setup that we can go out and dangle with once the lake becomes dangleable. For Fig's sakes, I guess the last thing I used on the spinning was this torpedo. Just send her with a torpedo, bud. All right. And if you're wondering, I still have the stove here, the cooking stove. Look at where I cooked, guys. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna walk out there because it's full of dog shit. But the whole area I dug out a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, or whatever, to make my birthday presentation. Thawed out. You can see the grass. That's pretty sweet. Pretty soon I'll have that raspberry bush area back there to deal with. That's nothing the old bender won't have fun wrecking. Wherever the hell that thing's sitting, somewhere down here. I don't even know where I put it. It's somewhere down there, that's for sure. Gonna have to do that again this summer if anybody's throwing away stuff like that, like electric wheelbarrow or electric lawnmowers and shit. You know, take it and repurpose it. Could be kind of fun. But anyway, I gotta get this garage back in order here, clean up some stuff. Now I do expect, because I brought the TransAm out, that we're gonna get snow for the next 7 months. But like I said, next year I'm probably not gonna put it in the garage, because this winter kind of sucked for not having a garage to do things, especially when the Smitty sled broke. There was stuff I probably could have done to fix it. Doing that in my living room when you have a perfectly good working garage, not fun. So, you know what? I gotta remember, it's a Firebird, not a Ferrari. And drive it because I like it. Paint job looks kaif. Car looks gross. But it's still my baby. I'll drive the shit out of it till it explodes. And then I'll put an LS1 in it. And just drive it a little bit faster. Anyway, guys, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do with this sleigh. That's gonna be another video. So we got the TransAm out of the garage. She started, she ran, and she hasn't been on the old charger for a long freaking time. Is this thing still recording? Oh, now it is. Anyway, you know, I'm gonna put that on my head. I just don't need 2 hands for that nonsense, and I don't feel like using them. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down here and get my garage. I'm gonna sweep my garage up here. I got a lot of like debris and receipts, and or is that receipts? No, that's just the garbage. I got some nails down here, some popsicle sticks, just a bunch of junk. But the garage is back in order. Things are coming into fruition this summer. Fun will be had. I'm friggin' stoked. I should check my tent to make sure there is no bite holes through the canvas. That's something I want her to know. Make sure no mice made a freaking tent out of this. It's still all sealed up. I see no bite marks. Chances are we are good. Chances are we are good. Oh, here I thought I threw out this monitor. I might have a use for this. I was thinking about taking one of my netbooks out and setting it up in here as a computer with a wireless keyboard and mouse. And then I would have access to a computer while I'm out here if I need to do research on a project. Watch a YouTube video or something. But like I said, guys, I will chime back in another day when we try and get that ice shanty set up and hung. So on that note, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like button, questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, remember, live to win, never give in. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.